2017. This year our theme is that we are celebrating the furries of tomorrow. I believe that's what it says. We have moved around a few rooms in case anybody was here last year or previous years, so just people aren't confused. This is main events. It wasn't last year, but every other year it has been, so that part's normal. All the free food, though, is around the corner, past the pool, go all the way down and turn right in the back. It's called the Worthington Room if you see a map of the hotel and you're lost and looking for that. That food is free for everybody. Eat up. And then we will also be having a pizza party for everybody tonight in that room as well. Well,
Ed, what are you holding?
This is a pocket program that it should have come with everybody's registration bag. This has all of the programming on it, except for some corrections we'll be doing shortly. And it's also see-through, so when I'm doing this is actually of no use to me whatsoever. All right, the pizza party will be happening at 6 o'clock tonight. We should have plenty for everybody, we hope, but get there early just in case. 2 pieces to start with, and then you can go back for a second once the line has disappeared. I hope so. Hawaiian valid pizza. As far as free food goes, we will also be having deli trees in there. We have a setup for lunch every day. We will have a patron dinner tomorrow if you are a patron or philanthropist. We had a little bit more turnout than we expected, so if you got an invite with your registration, please make sure to bring that. We will be limiting it to just people who have invites to start. Once we go through that, if you were patron later on and did not get an invite, then we will let you in. Would you like to talk? And it's a buffet style dinner. Would you like to talk about food in any other way? Okay. This is Rain, our head of hospitality. He's in charge of that room with all the free food.
I'm responsible for all the food in the room and in the car. But anyway, Sweets Party is about like 6:30 tonight. But before that, any artists or connoisseurs that want to decorate cakes at 5 o'clock tonight, we have a cake decorating contest. So that should offer a little bit of buffer room for people also getting pizza at 6 o'clock, because there will be about 12 cakes for everybody to destroy at that time as well. But if you want to come at 5 o'clock, you can come decorate a cake, and there's prizes for first, second, and third place that are con-themed. That will be one of the rewards, but it's not the three. The cake is not a lie this time.
So we also have 3 guests of honor this year joining us. The first, we have Kiefer and Draconis. Well, I see Kiefer. I don't see Draconis. So I don't know what happened there.
Can I come in?
Yes, you can come in.
Because they said that door over there is for patrons, sponsors, super sponsors, and then this door is for the normal guests. They didn't say which door is for the guest of honor, so I don't know what to do.
Guest of honor are patrons.
Oh! Well, I didn't say that.
This microphone fell apart as I pulled it on the stand, by the way.
Thank you very much.
I apologize for that. There. I know this is a silly question, but would you like to talk? Be careful, this is falling apart.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. That fits the microphone.
Oh, okay. I thought you put all 3 of them in a certain order and this whole room changed into something. It's a Rick and Morty reference.
What's going on with the drama show on Sunday?
What?
What's going on with the drama show on Sunday?
I have no idea. We have auditions later today. Then we have rehearsals on Saturday. We have rehearsals on Sunday, and then we have the show. And what the show is, it is a variety show. We're looking for people that want to provide acts. I understand that in the past, or I don't know if you're still doing it or not, you guys have had a scripted show. And which you already know what all the acts are going to be, and it's much easier. We're much more chaotic than that. We look for you guys to bring your stuff in, and we provide entertainment. Well, I know what it is. I mean, it's true.
You think you're going to be more chaotic than that was last week?
I don't. Well, I've never seen it. You guys don't publicize it.
For reasons.
Oh, really? Oh, I've heard that. I've always wanted to see it. I always thought, I want to see what a scripted show is. What is it to do in a scripted show that they cannot show it?
It's like SNL, but on a pipe.
But no, I'd be cool. I would love to see. I wish you guys would show that. You guys recorded it at all? Wow. I kind of feel that way about the free drama show. But hey, hopefully we'll have a really good show. We do have parts of the show already set up in advance, so that way we know we have things going on in case we don't get enough acts. But we typically get people from the audience, like you folks, who step forward and maybe sing or provide entertainment or puppetry or whatever it might be. So we're definitely looking for you there. I don't trust AV people. Who are the AV people here, by the way?
We'll get to that in a minute.
No, AV people are the worst.
What do you got going on in the corner back there?
Oh, the corner. Oh, you were at. Oh, I figured you're prompting my question. I was going to say anti-hyena speech, but it's like there's another con I have to work with. There's a hyena in charge. What is the furry fandom coming to? But hey, I'm your guest of honor, so I actually tend to like hyenas. So.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Oh, are you rib nose? Oh, it's rib nose! Oh, yay! Yes, we have in the corner over here, as you walk into the building, down over here right across the dealer den, we have Paw Pad Airbrush, and it's featured the talent of some guy back there in the black there. Oh yeah, that's Nash the Red Panda. Here you go, see him right back there. That's Nash. Nash, raise your hand, raise your paw.
It's the nerd.
Yeah, he is just so enthusiastic. But he is a professional airbrush artist, and we can airbrush shirts for you, bags, bandanas, all sorts of different things. If you give me an airbrush, he will do it for you. That's our other thing we're doing. So that's you.
Our other GOH is Red Nose.
Yeah, I was going to introduce Red Nose, but because Alka-Seltzer said analyze Alzheimer's.
Bingo!
I was going to introduce, you said I can do whatever I want, so I'm going to introduce Rib Nose. I don't know enough about you, but here we go, Rib Nose!
Thank you. I have come to save you all. I'm Rib Nose. You can call me Nikki. I'm an artist. I make ridiculous, sometimes terrifying costumes. And I also make electronic music. And apparently, nepotism has paid off in my favor because I've been friends with Ed for like 8 years, and he was... No, it worked out because now I get to be guest of honor here. So now you all have to deal with me. There's nothing you can do about it.
Nepotism works. That means he said it'd be a good idea and then stared at everyone until they voted yes.
And if you would like to hear some of Rip Nose's music, there will be a vinyl record from Boreal Network in the charity
You have
auction.
one?
I do.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I have one of my first albums, Itasca Road Trip. If you like, if you're into like Boards of Canada or friggin' I don't know. If you like good music, you'll like it. If you like nerdcore, you'll hate me. What else is there?
Do you have any panels?
Oh, I do. I have 2 panels I'm doing. Well, actually, I have, I think, a couple more that are guest of honor centered. But aside from the guest of honor panels, I'm doing a basics of webcomics panel, where I will be using experience gained from my webcomics, Bird Comics with an X, and Meadowhawk, which I can tell you all about how you don't update regularly. and don't advertise, and don't bring in people to read your comic that no one knows about. So I have lots of useful advice. And I'm also doing a panel called Making Headphone Music, which is, it sort of talks about making electronic music in the sort of sub-tradition that I've been a part of, which is sort of decidedly not dance floor oriented. It's sort of by its nature kind of like nerdy listening music, you know. People usually say music to do other things too, and I want to punch them, but they're not wrong. Yeah, so I make that kind of music, but I've been, you know, I'm going to talk about that and where it crosses over to, like, you know, club music, dance music, where if any there's a boundary between the two and how they interact with each other.
The webcomics panel will be 10 o'clock in the Jon Snow, which is the room with a really nice table, tonight. And then the headphone music will be in Jon Snow at 5 o'clock tomorrow, which is the room with a nice table.
We can 90% guarantee that you will not be filled with arrows.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Shall I get the heck off here?
Yes.
Thank you to all three of our judges for joining us today. We also have a charity, and I'm going to have Jake speak about that wherever he is. Does anybody see Jake?
Turn to the side, Jake. Turn to the side. There you go.
How's everybody doing? Come on, I can't hear you. We're excited to be here this year, right? Yeah. All right, awesome. I'm excited to be here. I'm so happy to. This is the second year I have to be here. I'm very honored to work with these fine people. But again, this year our charity is the Ohio House Rabbit Rescue, and they are awesome. But I'm going to actually bring the president of the charity up and explain more of what they do, who they are, and everything. So please welcome Pat. Pat, come up the stage. It's all yours.
Woo! We are so glad to be back here again. This is one of the most fun things that we have done all year. So I can't be nearly as entertaining as your guest of honor, but we will let the bunnies entertain you. So if you pass by our exhibit, you'll notice that we have a lovely stuffed bunny. But we will be bringing real bunnies on and off throughout the con.
They are not appetizers.
Oh yeah. So,
Yep, it is.
yeah, we'll stop you. That's weird. Okay, anyway, so our table is right out here out in the hall, but the bunnies are going to be on the patio because this hotel frowns on animals, real animals. So anyway, we'll have different bunnies throughout the 3 days. So if you are walking by, just stick your head out on the patio, see who's there, come give them a pet. Our bunnies love to be petted and talked to, so they would love to meet you, and we thank you so much. We're looking forward to. Oh yeah. Okay.
Who you are?
Yeah, I was talking about the. Yeah. So we are Ohio House Rabbit Rescue. So we think about pet rabbits very much as companion animals. So we adopt out the people who are going to keep them inside and on the floor in a enclosure, not a small cage. That's kind of our philosophy. We have an adoption center 5 minutes away on High Street, same street as this hotel's on, and we have about way too many rabbits there now, like maybe 40 or so, and we keep all of them like we keep our rabbits, like you'll see the rabbits here. So it's really a fun place to visit. You guys are very welcome to scoot down. We're open on Saturday and Sunday from noon to 4. So you can just drop in. We're open to the public then. And the other thing that might be good for you to know is tomorrow, 10:30 to 11:30, we're having a kind of, it says meet your charity, but it's like a combo session. So it will be a little bit about us, but you've heard most of it just now. So it'll be a little bit more about bunnies and how you might, if you might ever think about getting a rabbit, some things to know and things to do to keep them happy and healthy. So how they're not food. In our world, they are not food to anyone, and whether you're in a fursuit or not. So that's our world.
They make great police officers.
All right.
We are also at registration and at their table. We are selling raffle tickets for the charity, so you can pick those up there. That's pretty much it. So, silent auction. We're doing the silent auction 5 o'clock on Sunday. Yes. If you have any items you wish to donate to the silent auction, we have 2 tables at registration. You'll see them in the back. You can bring anything you want there. We'll sort it out. We'll take care of it. We really appreciate anything you guys are willing to donate. It means a lot to us.
So every penny goes to the bunnies. So that's it's a great cause, and we just appreciate your generosity in any way you can. Yeah, thanks, Jake. And all of the leaders of AnthrOhio. We appreciate it. It's great to be here.
Do we have any other hands on stage? So we've been alluding to some of our programming. If you'd like to tell us any changes or point anything out to everybody.
You won't believe how nice it was to have everyone else talk about their own panels already, so my job's to shut them alive. So, is Maury here? Because he's the only one I think we...
Maury is still desperately
The demonstration and getting people badges, that's definitely needed right now. But one major thing I'd like to talk about is we do have a Friday night and a Saturday night dance that Maury will be running, as well as the fursuit dance competition tomorrow. I pull up my cute little pad right here. And the tryouts for the dance competition are at between 2 and 3:30 tomorrow. So if anyone is willing to hop in a fursuit and show their moves, show up at that time, and we'll go through and see who's going to be at the dance competition that night.
Yeah, you had to pre-register for that.
Yes, and you had to pre-register apparently. See, this is why another week. There are a few additions to the schedule as well. The pocket schedule, if it's on that piece of paper, you're pretty much guaranteed to have that room and time unless there is anything outside of my control. And if you do have any problems with the room, if you need extra tables or chairs or something's missing, you can get a hold of operations, or they can get a hold of me and we'll get you squared away. So additions to the schedule, we already talked about cake decorating contest. That's going to be between 5 and 6:30 tonight. Tomorrow night, there will be a panel called Loving the Skinran, hosted by Scottish Wolf, and that'll be in Morrison between 9 and 10 p.m. Also tomorrow between 10 and 11 p.m. in Morrison, we will have a panel by Alkalite and Pandez. It will be called I Comedy Better When I've Had a Few. That's difficult to say when you're sober. I also have two more panels on Sunday. Both these are hosted by Bunny Hugger. They are called, one's the Bunnies Special Interest Group. That'll be Sunday between 1 and 2 p.m. And then between 3 and 4 p.m., there will be a pinball past, present, and future panel. And both these are going to be in the Jon Snow boardroom, so the big table room. Other than that, I have no new announcements. We did a great job filling up the schedule. There's barely 2 hours left between 10 and midnight every day. So,
And keep an eye on the convention Twitter. If we have any on-the-fly programming updates, we will be updating that throughout the weekend.
everything I just mentioned will be posted on the web schedule, and we will also announce it through Twitter or whatever social media.
Sorry, I just wanted to mention real quick, I forgot to say while I was up here, I'm going to be in the dealer room selling stickers and stuff, and I did the con book cover this year, so yeah. Yes, with the dragons. Yeah, I did the one with the dragons. Anyway, yeah, that was me. Thank you.
Who printed our combos?
Oh, actually, Kiefer and a little bit of myself with Paw Pad Printing. So We do the con books, and we want to do more for you guys, but they want to do the con bags for you guys, so you guys have all your stuff in ahead of time. We had to drive them from Memphis, so your 553 con books got here on time. I did want to bring up, since you were talking about panels, I'm offering a panel. I don't know what day it is. You tell me here in a second. So you want to be a guest of honor, or how to be a good guest of honor. I am an average guest of honor, but I'm a con chair also, and I've seen good guest of honor. I've seen some really questionable guest of honor. Oh, thank you very much, Sarah. Alcohol. So yeah, you might find it interesting. You're a con chair too, so I'd like to have you come by there and talk about your guest of honor and your selection process also. So I'm going to hand the microphone back to the hyena guy.
That panel he was talking about will be in here at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
All right.
We have to be a little careful with these microphones, and this is kind of cobbled together a little bit. We did have a last-minute emergency with our AV team, and so we wanted to give special thanks to the people who have kind of been throwing this together, even though they were not supposed to 2 days ago. So please bear with us if we have AV troubles or if our microphone crumbles on the stage. No. These have been sitting in storage for a problem. So yes, all of this stuff is run by volunteers. All of our staff, myself. No, I gave myself a 100% pay raise. That's doing it. But not only do we have the staff and the volunteers that we brought, but we have the opportunity for other people to volunteer. And for that, yeah, we have Richard sitting next to me.
Thank you, Ed. I'd like to actually do a shout out to all the volunteers who helped us set up so far. We appreciate all the hard work you guys have dedicated to us on getting this convention up and running this year. And we will still also need help when it comes to tear down on Sunday, even though we really want to go home on Sunday. But con has to end, and we do need help tearing down. I really want to go home sooner. But I'd like to thank all the volunteers so far, and we are looking for more volunteers to help out through the convention. You have door guarding and registration in different areas. If you have gophered so far, but you haven't filled out a gopher form yet, please stop by your registration, grab one, fill out your time so we can keep track of that for you, because we are having a nice reward system this year. If you at least give us 1 hour, you'll get a thank you on our website. We are also, depending on how many hours you accumulated, we are giving away like past year t-shirts, current year t-shirt, a day pass, or if you accumulated at least 16 hours of gopher time, you get an upgraded day pass for next year for a basic membership. So, volunteering does help pay off. So, but again, we are highly grateful for all the work everyone has done between the staff and all the volunteers. So, give yourselves a round of applause for all the hard work you guys do.
And if at any point during the convention you have need of assistance and you need to find a staff member, just look for the red badges. Red badges. No, absolutely not. I did it myself.
Good job.
If you don't want to track down a staff, actually I'm going to jump in to do another thing. I just see John has walked in. John is one of the people at the Holiday Inn that has been helping us make this event work. And we wanted to give special thanks to the Holiday Inn because this will be the last year that we are here. We have been growing quite a bit, especially over the past 2 years, and we are looking for more space. But we are grateful for, by my count, 13 events that we have done in this hotel so far. And John, if you would like to say anything, I can give you the microphone. Or if you just want to stand up here and have people applaud you.
Speech!
Applause. Can you hear me? Applause. We really appreciate you guys coming here. Welcome again this year. I can't believe you're not coming back next year. We really look forward to having you here. Anyway, so hope everyone enjoys themselves while they're here for the last time, and just have a great time. Thank you.
So everyone, we do ask you to be respectful of the hotel this year. The one big ask we have is if you post anything on a door or a wall, use painter's tape. If you don't have that yourself, come to operations and we can provide that. And if you want to put a sign on your guest room, that is okay, but please keep it G-rated. Back to the original thing I was going to talk about. If you are looking for staff and you do not want to try to track somebody down, we have an operations department. And I have a gentleman over here that can speak to that.
It's full of red rockets. Just get over it. It's true.
Hi, I'm CyberFox. I'm operations lead. Again, if you guys need any sort of help anywhere, feel free to come to ops and we will do whatever we can to help you out and to the best of our abilities. We have lost and found, and well, now I've lost them. They lost and found.
That's the million ops persons when they lost their boss.
Right, I know. I've obviously lost my mind already, so. Yeah, lost and found. And again, we're there to help everybody out, so feel free to come by and say hi or just whatever.
Yeah.
And now the last question we want to answer is why we have the Ghostbusters here.
Yeah. Ghostbusters!
We're actually better Ghostbusters than the original one, sorry.
No such thing. Does anybody know who we are? Okay. If you ever have any sort of instances of safety or security issues, come find us. We try to make ourselves a little more easy to spot than the red badges. Red badges. Well, yes. Medical issues, we can handle that sort of stuff. Anything like that, first aid, anything like that. We usually park out in the ops room, next to Lost and Found. You can come find us. Otherwise, if you just spot one of our guys, just yank, grab them, say, hey, we got a problem, come help us. That's what we're here for. Please make this the most boring con as possible for my team. Because if we're going out of our mind, it was a good con for everybody. Please, thank you.
I have a problem already.
No.
There's a table and there's an alkali. There's a problem.
Nothing!
Just no.
All right, one last note. If you have a fursuit and you want a place that is private to take the head off to cool off or get some water, the Stansbury room, the one with the black drapes on the entrance, behind those black drapes are fans and water and all sorts of stuff for you to cool off and relax.
Don't go through the black drapes, go around the black drapes.
We do ask if you are not a suitor, please do not go in there unless you're helping another suitor, and do not take photos in there, please. Please do not take photos in there.
I heard the headless tree is fixed.
And the headless tree just got back up and operational. We are still working on things. But thank you everybody for coming.
Also, if anybody has any props for fursuits, fursuit parade performances, anything like that, bring them to ops and we'll go ahead and peace bombs. Cool.
I got a hammer.
We have enough zip ties for that. Cool.
I have pizza with a pineapple on it. Does that need safety? Bridger points out to me that most of our programming rooms do have a sign outside whether or not photography is okay or is not okay. Some of them they just say ask first. The only ones that I'm aware of that are absolutely no photography is the registration room and the fursuit room. And the restrooms. I don't want this anymore. All right, so with that, everybody, please go out and have fun, and let us know if you have any issues. And Well, yes, the microphone does keep falling apart. Thank you again to the AV people who have made this work, even though they could not help. First FurCon panel will be here in 20 minutes. What?
Get drunk and fall.